Alright, today we're looking at the Anker 757. Anker sent this to me out for review. This is a sweet little battery pack. Alright, today we're looking at the Anker 757. Anker sent this to me out for review. This is a sweet little battery pack. This thing has the most premium battery system on the market today. It has a lithium iron phosphate battery system, which that's why they can give you a 5-year guarantee on it. It will give you 3,000 charge cycles, no problem. It'll last you 3 to 5 days, whether you throw a microwave at it, a refrigerator, a blender, all these different things, but it'll do 1,500 watts of power. So if this is a little more capacity than what you're looking for your needs, they also make a couple of smaller ones. There's the 521 and the 535. Check them out on Anker's site. So let's just go over the front face. Up top, you've got this light bar. It's got 3 different modes, and if you hold the button in for a couple of seconds, you get an SOS mode. Now, at first I thought this light was a little bit of a gimmick, but then I was trying to find something in the back of my truck, click this button, and I could see what I was doing without a flashlight. It's pretty handy. I really like that the light goes end to end. It acts like an awning light. In the middle here, we got our display panel. It's very crisp, clear. You can see what's going on, and it does acquire a little timer here to tell you how many watts you have left. We have this plugged into our IceCo fridge, and we're watching how many hours we have left. We have like 100 hours of fridge time, and it calculates it depending on how much the fridge was drawing. So when I click here, display, gives me my battery lead, it shows me a battery indicator and then the percentage, and then it does the calculations down here plugged into your device. Power saving mode works great. If you got CPAP or not, it'll adjust power accordingly to the demands of the device you got plugged in. We've got this little button here you push to activate the 12-volt cigarette plug. And then this section here, we have a 100-watt Type C, we have a 60-watt Type C, and then we have 4 standard USBs. In here, in this area here, we have our AC outlets, and we have a little push button here for all of our power needs that require AC power. So, looking around the outside, so you turn it here, it's got these ribs. This is kind of a ventilation system, gives it a kind of an aggressive look. And we flip it around back here. This little flip down door. We've got a 30-volt 10-amp connector here that can be used for your solar panels. We have a built-in fuse protector, and then we also have our 120-volt cord that you can plug in here to charge it up. So Anker has what they call HyperFlash technology. That's how fast this device charges. 1,000 watts in, built-in transformer, just using a standard 120 cord. The cool thing about having the power cord here is that when you plug this in, there is no transformer brick that has to sit out somewhere that gets really hot. So I charged, when I received it, 30% up to 100% in 45 minutes with just this simple cord. Also provide you a cabling for solar power up to 300 watts to charge it. Make sure when you receive your Anker PowerStation that you recharge it the first time to 100%. This dual grip design here is pretty awesome, and it's an all aluminum case, which is really sweet. It's really tough, rugged. The smart power saving mode is an auto detect energy saving mode that they call. Great option here to turn on when you're trying to sip the battery for a CPAP system. So the weight, this thing weighs about 49 pounds. Now the solar panels should be releasing anytime, and you can hook the solar panels up to this guy up to 300 watts. If you're completely off grid and you have no other source to charge it, that's going to be a really good option for you. I have not heard the fan run on this yet, so we've had it recycle a few times. We've hooked our laptop up to this. We've charged our Canon camera batteries, which I'm talking to you on. We've had different flashlights and USB devices plugged in. I have not yet heard it run. Now, the first time I charged it up from 30% up to 100, I did hear at the very top 5-10%, It did wind up a little bit to do that final charge where it goes from 90% to 100%, but it is very, very minimal. I was surprised how quiet the fans were inside this. If I had to have any kind of con, I wish this was some kind of different flap here. I don't really care for this. I'm afraid I'm gonna break it off. This just doesn't feel real sturdy to me. Maybe it won't be a problem, but it's one thing that we're gonna consider to keep an eye on in the future is this little door flap. So with the switching, I wish during the day they'd have a little bit brighter indicator here. When I go and push that, it's hard to see if the switch is in the on or off position. I don't want to accidentally leave it on. You're going to be able to tell if you've got this on or off, whether your device is charging, plugged in. This area here does not contain a switch to turn the USB section on, which I really enjoy because there's a lot of times I found myself on my other power units, I plug this in and I can't tell whether I'm on or off. Having the calculations, seeing your watts in, watts out, and seeing your recharge times and the quick charging of this thing, I think the quick charging is probably the thing I'm the most excited about. This thing charged so fast and it was so quiet, it's unreal. And then you can go for days and days and days powering our fridge. We powered our laptop, which is a 65-watt laptop, iMac Air, and we've got the Iceco fridge along. We've had that powered in the back of our truck, strictly off this. We recharged multiple Apple Watches and iPhones and some rechargeable flashlights, no problem. So with the Anker 757, we had it for a 3-day trip, just about a complete 3-day weekend. And come to find out, running the Iceco JP42, we're at 29% battery life yet. This is outstanding. We had one day that was extremely hot and humid. The other 2 days were a little bit cooler, so obviously temperature is going to be a big effect, whether the fridge is in the direct sun or not. And there's different aspects to whether temperature and weather and all that kind of stuff affect it. It definitely does. How many times are you in and out of the fridge will also affect it. So we're extremely pleased with the power output of the 757 Anker solar generator. So we just got back from another 3-day trip, plugged in the Iceco to the Anker. Let's see where the power's at. 71%, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it's probably 1-2 o'clock Sunday. So yeah, this thing goes and goes and goes. So if you guys are interested in this product, we got a deal for you. For the next 10 days, we've got $100 off the 757 Anker Power solar generator. Make sure you jump on that coupon code. We'll put it down below. It's a limited time deal, only for 10 days from the release of this video. So make sure you jump on it. This is a sweet device, I'm telling you. I really enjoyed it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you guys get out and do a little camping.